Okay, so just a quick update for the past week. I don't really have a whole lot to update because I was on vacation and I did track like the first few days of my vacation, but then it kind of fell off with tracking at the end. Um, I just kind of, it happens. I just lost track of it. And so I don't even think I'm going to show MyFitnessPal or anything like that because I didn't track all the days, so it's not really super accurate. So in my little like sheet that I have here that I'm tracking everything, I just kind of wrote a question mark, but I'm pretty sure the average was over 2,000 calories for most of the days. Um, my weight went up from last week, and I'm not sure if my sister's scale was right. I mentioned this if you watch like the clips that I've made. My sister's scale was weighing me at 155.8 every single day. So I'm not sure how accurate that was, but that's what I had listed for last week. And then today it was 158.7. But those last couple of days of the trip, I was eating more. I was finding myself feeling a little bit hungrier. And the places and things we were doing, there wasn't quite as many options for healthy food. And then, yeah, the last couple of days, has not been healthy at all. So yeah, I wasn't surprised. I just did my measurements and I'll clip that on here in a second. They did all go up a little bit from 2 weeks ago because I didn't do my measurements last week because I was on vacation. But yeah, so they did go up just a little bit from a couple of weeks ago. The only other thing I want to mention is that I think I'm going to start getting a little bit more serious. So I finished my summer class a couple weeks ago. I'm about to start a new class for the fall, but I'm getting close to finishing up this big paper we've been working on with work and kind of wrapping up a lot of projects. And so I feel like, I hope that I'm going to have a little bit of extra time this semester. And so I am starting another class next week, but I feel like I've gotten in such a good routine with like reading in the morning that I've been pretty successful in my last couple of classes, so I don't think this class is going to be very difficult to keep up with. And I think if I can just stay in my routine of getting up early, getting an early start, staying on top of work, I think I should be able to get in a good enough schedule to incorporate more workouts, because for the past few months I've just been doing that kind of easier 15-minute morning workout on top of getting an hour of walking in, and I am feeling a difference in terms of I'm building some muscle. I don't know if you can see it, but I do. I've got a little bicep, and my roommate has touched it and he's like, I can feel it in there. I can feel it for sure. I've been feeling it for a while in my thighs and in my arms. So it's in there. It's just, I think most of it is going to be getting the diet down for it would really show. And then also, if I were going to compete, to, when I'm ready to compete, I need to get in the habit of having a secondary workout, that's focusing on key areas. And I still have workouts from when I've worked with trainers before that I think I'm going to start incorporating parts of them and just see how much I can. So this week, I'm going to plan my meals today. I really am. And then I'm also going to plan a little bit of a secondary workout. And I've been watching some more videos. I've been getting back into watching videos of girls doing competition prep. And I actually, unless I just overlooked this last time, because I've been watching a lot of the bikini competitors and they look way leaner than what I actually want to look like. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that I've saw some bikini competitors. There's a weird noise. But in particular, there's a girl that I knew from high school, and I thought she looked great. I thought she looked beautiful. I loved her look. That was kind of the look that I had in my mind that there's got to be a bug in here or something. Anyway, that was the look that I had in mind that I wanted to look like. And she wasn't like super, super shredded. I mean, she was very, very lean, but not to the extent that some of these girls that I'm seeing are. And so in my mind, I was already thinking like, well, if I compete, if that's my competition and that's what I need to look like, I'm not going for it to win at all, because I don't know that I can get that lean, and I don't think I want to get that lean. But I just realized there's another category that I didn't know. Like, I thought it was just bikini and like physique, um, or figure. And you know, the bikini is the super thin, and then the figure, or I don't know if it's figure or physique, but there's the other category that was like more muscular. And I was like, I don't think I really fit into either of those completely. Um, but I just realized there's another category called wellness, and that one sounds, I'm gonna look more into it, but that one sounds pretty perfect, because from what I understand, they don't want you to have, you don't have to have as much of an upper body. So it focuses more on the lower body, and I don't think you have to be as lean. You can be a little bit fuller in that category. And so that sounds pretty perfect for me. So I looked up, and there's some competitions that aren't really close to me. There's one that's kind of close to me, I think later this year. And there's another one that's in Gulf Shores. And so it's around my birthday. So I'm wondering if maybe I could swing a trip to Gulf Shores to go see it, because I want to go to a couple more competitions. I've only been to one, and one of the advice that a girl gave on her video was to go to some competitions so you're not just kind of like going into it blind. And so I've already been to one, and I want to try to go to a couple more, and just, you know, get a better feel for it, for how the girls look and everything, and kind of what goes on with the competition. So I'm gonna try to go to another one. We do have a competition actually near me, like an hour away, next April. And I don't know. We'll just see how it goes over the next few weeks, and see if I feel like that's something that I could work towards, because I mean, it's several months away, but I don't know if I'll feel ready by then. And I'm probably going to be really busy with exams in the spring, because I've got to take my qualifying exams and things like that. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm hoping to incorporate a few more things in next week, and hopefully have some different results. Maybe not as quick as next week, but within the next few weeks. So I am going to clip on my measurements here, so you can see that. And then if you want to stick around and see my clips from the last days of my vacation and the last few days, then feel free to do that. Okay, I've got somewhere to be, so I've got to make this quick, but here are my measurements. I didn't track last week because I didn't think there was much of a change. I actually think from like 2 weeks previous, I think my measurements are gonna go up, especially in probably my waist and my chest. I feel like just because I have been eating a lot of calories. I was on vacation. So just show you real quick. Here's what it looks like in my gym outfit. I think usually, this is gonna be bad because I usually have a different sports bra on, but like I said, I'm in a hurry. So here is how I look in my gym clothes. Still a little bit of a belly, but my pants keep it in pretty well. I do feel like I did quite a bit of walking while I was on my trip. So I feel like my legs and everything still feel solid. I was able to work out a couple of times on my trip. So anyway, let's get to the measurements. So I can measure my top real quick. 2 weeks ago, my chest was 37.5 across the front, and then 32 where my band was. But I don't know, this bra is a little bit different, so this may not be super accurate. But here we go, around the band. What was it before? 32.5. It's looking like about 32 and a quarter. So that may be a little bit smaller. I don't know. Just mark that. So 32 and a quarter for that. And then around the front. I don't know, this bra may be holding everything in a little bit tighter than my other one. So yeah, it's about 37. Last time it was 37 and a half, but I actually feel like it's, 37 and a half, so it's about the same. But it may be a little bit bigger than that in my other bra, but that's okay. All right, and let's do the waist, hips, and thighs. Okay. Ugh. Oh my God. Okay, I'll show the full view, and I'm gonna warn you, I got sunburned pretty bad the day before I left on my trip, so if you can see my legs, I lower this down a little bit. My lower legs are pretty red, I think still from the sunburn. So yeah, I feel pretty, like I feel heavier today. I felt heavy the last couple days. So I don't know if it's just that time of the month that I hold more water. I also have not been really paying attention to my calories or tracking my meals. So here's the back. Side and front. So let's do the measurements. So for my waist at my belly button, yeah, I think it's a little bit bigger. 35 and a quarter for that. And last 2 weeks ago, yeah, it was 34 and a half, so it's gone up. And then my hips. Yeah, and I've got a couple tick bites on me, so if you see, somehow I got some seed ticks. So like right there. I think I had one on my butt cheek too. So this is looking like 43 and 3/4 on my hips. Yeah. What was it before? 43 and a half, so a little bit bigger. And then my thighs. You know what? For being on vacation, I don't feel like that's that bad. So I go up 6 inches and around. And my thigh, I think, has gotten bigger. Yeah, it's right at 23, and I'm pretty sure it was 22 something before. Yeah, my thigh got way bigger. Maybe from walking around too much, but anyway, there's my measurements and what my body's looking like right now. I'm gonna clip something before this, so you've already watched that, and I'm probably gonna mention that, you know, kind of going forward, I'm starting a new school year this year, and like this next week, and I'm gonna try to get a little bit more serious and incorporating a little bit more workouts and diet into my routine. So hopefully next week there may be, probably not next week, I'm not gonna see a big difference in a week, but like within the next few weeks, hopefully there will be some more substantial changes. And so yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. And like I always do, if you want to see just like some clips throughout the last week Some of them will be of my vacation. I'm gonna attach them onto the end of this if you're just bored and want to watch that. Otherwise, I will come back next week with my measurements and kind of update again. So.
Has it been crazy busy?
Because one of my patients, he like fell off a motorcycle because he like had a hypoglycemic episode.
Okay, I'll get you started with the underwater first.
Alright, so today is Monday, August 15th, and it is about 12:35. Yeah, so what happened yesterday? Oh, we were out all day. Like, we went to like 3 or 4 different farmers markets. And then we went to this mall to go eat, and we had a couple hours. Like, it took the reservation took about an hour and a half, and so we walked around the mall. I bought a couple of things, not a whole lot. Went to Zara and I got like a white t-shirt, a white tank top, and a black sweater. And then we had our food, and it was really good. It was all this vegan food. And then by the time we were done, we were so full, so tired. It was like around 6 o'clock. And so we came back, and I just ate my leftovers and watched a movie. And I am having trouble falling asleep without the sleep aids, but I'm deciding whether or not to go get some Tylenol PM while I'm here and keep using it, or just go with my natural sleep cycle since I'm on vacation. I mean, I am getting tired, but with the Tylenol PM, like, you get tired and you fall right asleep. So I think if I were to just try to fall asleep when I'm tired, maybe I would be able to fall asleep, but like, I'm tired, but I can still distract myself with like TikTok or movies or things like that. So even though I'm tired, I'm still staying awake. But when I take the Tylenol PM, I get tired and I fall asleep. So I don't know. I stayed up till somewhere between 11 and midnight, I think. And then I woke up about 7 this morning. And I've just been up. My sister's like kind of the same way. I think she's kind of like doesn't sleep very well, and I went ahead and just let her sleep in because I didn't think we had anything planned today. And so I just kind of picked up around the house and just kind of did some studying a little bit and started trying to make plans. I don't know, I got nervous to go to the gym. Like, I think she's gonna have to come with me because I think I'm nervous to go by myself. And so I didn't do my steps, but I did do my squats and plank, and she has some 3-pound weights here, and so I did, the upper body workout. But yeah, she just DoorDashed some food, and so I'm gonna have a sandwich. I've been on a sandwich kick since I've been here, so I'm gonna eat the sandwich, or maybe we're gonna bring it to the beach. We're supposed to go to the beach, so I've got my like swimsuit on, and so I'm just waiting for when we go to the beach. Apparently she has something planned for us at 2, but I don't know what we're doing. So So I don't know, we'll just see what happens today. I was the same weight, I've been the same weight, and so like after today I was like, her scale's got to be broken. And so like I picked up a bunch of bottles of like shampoo and lotion and stuff and got on the scale to see if the weight would change, and it did. The weight went up. So I mean, I don't think her scale is as sensitive as mine, but I don't know, like it's picking up that I'm the same weight every day, so I don't know. But basically yesterday I pretty much intermittent fasted because we were just doing all this stuff, and even though we went to the farmer's market, I was like, well, I'm not super hungry, but we'll get this stuff to eat later. So that's what I'm gonna do. I got some hummus and some pita chips and some fruit and things like that. So I think we're either gonna eat here or bring snacks to the beach with us. And yeah, so I don't know. I don't really know what we're doing today, but I feel good that I got a little bit of stuff done this morning. And yeah, I think the rest of the week, instead of trying to get a lot of stuff done, I think I'm just gonna try to kind of start planning for next week. After having like healthy options available here, I really do want to start like eating healthy again, trying to eat more plant-based stuff, cooking. I just hope I have the time to start cooking more, because even though I like the purple carrot like microwave meals, it's not the same as cooking something and having like freshly cooked, freshly made, you know, things. So I really think I'm gonna try to start cooking again when I get back home. And yeah, like being off the fast food, like I rewatched my video when I posted the one for yesterday, last week or whatever, and I do remember having the cravings for soda those days, just massive sugar cravings. And I don't know if it was from stress with school or again, like my cycle, but I haven't had a soda since I've been here. I've had maybe some minor cravings, but like it hasn't been hard to not have sodas. I'm not having any major cravings. It's pretty easy to not like overeat right now. So I don't know, but it could be because I'm on vacation, somewhere different. I don't know, but just if I am trying to listen to my body and be intuitive, like that's what I'm feeling right now. But yeah, like thinking about intuitive eating is kind of weird, because on the one hand, I think there is listening to your body, but then on the other hand, I think processed foods can throw it off to where you're not actually listening to your body, and it's like you're craving this stuff that you don't actually need. But I don't know, I just know what I feel right now, and it's that I do feel a little bit hungry, but I'm not like ravenous. Like I don't feel like I need to eat right now. I can definitely hold off of eating, but we're about to get our food in, so we'll do that. And yeah, I'll try to take some clips from today and the rest of this week, and just see what happens. Hi, Mr. Finn. You gonna twitch?
I was not expecting that.
What does it taste like?
I don't know.
Ready for your next one, Leah? Okay, it's really hot, so I'm just gonna do a quick update real quick. So yeah, yesterday we ended up going to the beach. It was really nice. My sister had gotten like rented like a little bed to be put out on the beach for us to lay on. We got in the water just a little bit, And then we came back, and she has a hot tub and like a little like sitting area on the roof of her apartment complex. And so we got in the hot tub and just talked for a couple of hours. And then I scoped out the fitness center again, so I'm not as like hesitant to use the fitness center by myself anymore. And so I think I'm about to go do that. I don't think I'm going to spend a full hour though, because it's almost like it's after 10 and we're supposed to drive somewhere. We're going to stay somewhere else tonight. She booked a hotel somewhere. I don't know where. I'm just kind of along for the ride. And she said check-in is at 4, but I don't know how far away it is, so I'm not sure. She's still asleep, so I'm not sure like when to wake her up, so I don't want to spend too long working out. I couldn't find one of my sneakers, and I was like, oh, I must have left it in her car, so I went down, and while I was down there, I did find my shoe, and I cleaned out. So she's been like traveling a lot. Like last December, she drove from California to Arkansas, and then like a couple weeks ago, she drove to Denver, and she hadn't really like cleaned all of the traveling stuff out of her car. And so while I was down there just now, it took me about an hour. I think she'd also had like this desk in there that her friend had given her, and she told me, she's like, okay, I'm gonna need your help to get it out actually, because it was kind of hard to get it in there. And I was looking at it and I didn't think it would be a big deal, but yeah, it took me some finagling to like get it out, but she doesn't know because she's asleep, so I'm gonna surprise her when we go down there and she has like a clean car. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna spend maybe another hour or so just I've already kind of got my stuff organized. It seems like, you know, whenever I travel, even though I have like stuff organized and I don't have that much stuff, it just seems like it always, like every day gets just crazy. And so I just kind of got my stuff picked up and thinking about what I'm going to bring with me on the trip, and just spend maybe another hour or two around the house getting stuff together, and then I guess we'll go. And yeah, I weighed myself again, and I still weigh 155.8, and so we'll see what my weight actually is when I get home, because there's no way that it's been the exact same every single day. So I don't know, we'll see what happens when I get home. But yeah, I'm gonna probably run out to the fitness center, and then I don't know, just enjoy my vacation. I kind of had some stuff planned on this vacation, and I wanted to stay in like a routine, because it's not like a regular vacation because I'm staying with my sister. But you know what, I'm not really getting anything like productive done, but I've just been kind of scrolling, laying in, sleeping in, scrolling through social media, you know, just whatever. But it's okay, you know, like I can get stuff done whenever I come back. So that's what a vacation's for, right? So, but yeah, I've been eating really well since we've been down here. I've been really craving sandwiches. I love sandwiches, and I wouldn't say I feel guilty eating them, but like, you know, there's like bread and I don't know, but I've had sandwiches almost every day since I've been here. We got sandwiches yesterday and had them out on the beach, and just kind of snacked. We didn't really have dinner. We just had the stuff out on the beach. I was tempted to get a Coke. My sister went and got a Coke from the vending machine at the fitness center, and she got one for me, but I saved it, so I'm probably going to drink it sometime today. It's in the fridge right now, so. But so far, you know, haven't been drinking sodas, so that's good. And I'm hoping to like, just this weekend, whenever I get home, get everything kind of back in order, and maybe buy some groceries and plan on cooking next week. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna get down to the fitness center and try to take some clips throughout the day. Okay, so this gym looks pretty small, but all of this equipment is so versatile. You can actually get a pretty good workout, because this has a pull down, and then it also has the row, And then this one you can do leg extensions and curls. And then this one you can do a bench press, and then this slides up and you can do an incline press and shoulder press. So there's no dumbbells or free weights, but that's okay. And then there's the hot tub outside. That's where we were last night. And then there's a pool. And you can look out over the city. It's a pretty nice view. Got some drinks. What's the place called?
Dayglow.
From Dayglow. Now she's gonna drive me. I don't know. Where are we going?
The Valley.
The Valley.
Alright. I mean, it holds.
Yeah. It works.
Yeah.
At least you have a bumper. I didn't have a bumper for like 2 years.
I have a bumper. It's cool.
So here's the room we stayed in last night. It's pretty unique. We have a fireplace that works. You just push a button. Here's the bed. Set the Madonna in, and we've got the Madonna suite. Here's the bathroom. Big mirror. And then this faucet, I just turned it off. But when you turn it on, the water comes running down either side. The toilet, shower. I haven't figured out why there's 2 faucets. There's one shower head. That is, yeah, there's our room. Okay, so it's Wednesday, August 17th. It's about 1 o'clock, and we left the hotel, and now we just stopped at one beach and just kind of looked at it. I don't even know what beach we're at right now, actually. Santa Barbara, I think. So, I think we're about 2 hours from LA, from her place. So we're just taking a little rest. I think I'm about to go get out in the water. I didn't track my meals yesterday. I'm I'm trying to like loosely track them today. I did go to the gym this morning. So, I don't know. I'll be back home tomorrow so I can get on track next week. But yeah, I'm just gonna spend the rest of the day just kind of relaxing and getting ready to fly back out early tomorrow. Okay, so I'm trying McCharlie's for the first time. It's an all vegan fast food restaurant, and I got one of these. We got the cheeseburger and chicken sandwich. I don't want to film this actually. All right, what sauce is this?
Green sauce, white sauce, pepper sauce. And I don't know. What's that like?
What are we watching?
American Horror Stories. I want to see which one this one is. Milkmaids.
Ew.
We're approaching the end. Isn't there something you can give her for the pain? I ran out of opium weeks ago. Just not equipped to deal with this much death.
Daddy?
No, Edward. It's crazy for the poor.
Oh.
Should be buried in the cemetery. Next to your sisters.
Back to it. Okay, so it's Friday the 19th. It's like 1 o'clock. So yeah, I didn't do any updates yesterday. My flight was really early. I got back home at like noon and just started getting my stuff unpacked. I've already done my laundry, and just started getting settled back in. And like a lot of times coming back from vacation, it takes a lot to get like back in the routine. And this hasn't been so bad. Like I just did my laundry immediately, just got my stuff back in order, and now I feel like already I'm back ready to get in my routine again. I was thrown off a little bit this morning because I think I had a little bit of jet lag. And which jet lag, I always thought it was weird when people traveling within the US would talk about jet lag, because I felt like it was a more of a you're flying overseas sort of thing. But no, I think had a little bit of it today. And so I just slept in, and I had like the best sleep. I did take my sleeping pills last night and just passed out, and I slept till like 10:30 this morning. So but it was just kind of nice to get rested. And I'm glad that roommate wanted to go get sushi. He asked me about going to get sushi, and at first I was like, yeah, I don't know, but then I'm glad I did because it got me up, got me out. We got sushi, and then he was gonna go to the gym afterwards, so I said, well, why don't we just go together? We'll go to Planet Fitness and I can get my steps in, because I had already in my mind been like, okay, I'm just not gonna get my steps today. I'm just, my week has been thrown off, especially like the last couple of days, because I haven't been tracking my meals. I did do my workout one of the days, I think Wednesday morning. But I was just gonna kind of like just let today to recover. But I'm glad we got out. I'm glad we did that. And then Burlington, the store is next to Planet Fitness, and so we actually really love Burlington, just because you can go in there and just look around and just find some like crazy deals on stuff. Like not everything is cheap, but like you can just find some like crazy good deals on things. So we like to just pop in there when we're on that side of town and just look around. And so we did that. Went on a little bit of a shopping spree, and yeah, now we're back, and I'm just gonna work on picking up the house and getting everything organized. His mom had actually come while I was gone and did some cleaning, and so that was really nice. The cats were all taken care of. They were happy to see me, so yeah, I might show you like a haul of the stuff that I got from Burlington. And then yeah, otherwise I'm going to get back in it and weigh myself and do my measurements tomorrow. But I think I was right. I don't know. I did get a little looser on eating towards the end of my trip. And so when I weighed myself this morning, I weighed like 157. So I had been weighing 155.8 through like the whole trip. And then this morning was 157. But I also did eat a little bit yesterday. Me and my roommate stopped at, I can't remember where, like Longhorn Steakhouse, Lone Star, I don't know, like a steakhouse, and I just ate his like sides and leftovers and everything. But I did have a couple of Cokes on the trip, but now I'm kind of back to not drinking Cokes or craving Cokes. It's weird, like my cravings have been, I feel like I'm craving something, but there's like this tampered, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a really weird feeling with my cravings right now. Like I feel like I am having cravings, but I don't really know what they are. And lots of things sound good, but not really good enough to want to eat them. So I don't really know how to explain that, but don't know what I'm gonna eat tonight. I think I'm just gonna eat. I'm not gonna be like super strict for the next couple days, but I'm feeling like pretty inspired to get back in the routine of like looking into bodybuilding and doing all that. I've been watching a couple YouTube videos with girls going through their bikini prep and giving tips for, you know, doing the prep. And so I do think I want to get onto that. And so yeah, we'll just see how it goes, but just wanted to give a little update because I haven't been on the last couple of days. And yeah, we'll see how the check-in goes tomorrow. All right, so it is Saturday, August 20th, 2022, and it's almost 6:30. So I've been up since 4:30 just because my roommate was up, and I'm glad because, you know, I've been off my schedule since the trip, and so I think this is probably, waking up early today is probably going to get me back on schedule. So yeah, but I've just been kind of hanging around the house, talking to my roommate. He is on it today, so I think that's really good. He's been on it the last couple days, so I'm glad, because it's gonna get me, because yesterday could have been a completely wasted day, but he went to go get food, got me out of the house to go get food and go to the gym. Otherwise I probably wouldn't have gone to the gym. And yeah, so today I'm up at 6:30 going to the gym, and yeah, hope to have a productive day. I had a little setback with my school yesterday because apparently that class that I was really excited about, that I've been like studying a little bit, they didn't have enough people sign up for it, so the class is canceled, and they said they don't know if they're gonna offer it in the spring. So I was just like suddenly had to figure out what to do, and my boss is out of the country, so you know, classes start next week, and they were basically like, you can swap the class, which I didn't even know what a swap was. Like, she's like, I wanted to give you the opportunity to swap it, otherwise, you know, you're gonna get dropped on Monday. And so I was like, okay, let me figure this swapping thing out, because I'd never heard of it before, and let me just see what other class I can take. And so I picked one, and I think it'll be okay. So I swapped for it, and I'll tell my boss next week and see what she thinks. But I don't know. I've already got, it's an online class as well, but it's the other class was an 8-week class. This is I guess it's 16 weeks. It's a full semester, but it's all online, so I don't have to go in to. I don't have to drive to campus, and it actually does look like it has a class time twice a week. So anyway, I was thinking about just like not taking a class, just like, okay, well, I'm gonna drop this class, and then I'll figure out, I just have one class left to take, and it can really be anything. Anyway, I'm going into too much detail, but yeah, so the class that I thought I was gonna take, I'm not gonna take, but now I'm gonna be taking something else. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think today during my gym, I'm talking about this because, you know, I had been planning to read for this other class every day, and now I don't have that class, but I have access to Blackboard to the other class, so I think I'm just gonna read through whatever information there is on Blackboard and see what this class even is and what I need to do for it. So yeah, that's what I plan to do today, is just to go through Blackboard, and then if that doesn't take very long, I'll just scroll through TikTok videos. But sorry about the shaking. We were messing around with some new like phone holders, and I don't know, I really wish that like individual car manufacturers would make specific holders for the car, because it's just not ideal. But anyway, I'm gonna go get my steps in. I didn't eat badly, but I ate a lot yesterday. We had lunch, I had sushi, then we had dinner at this like kind of fancy place. Like, we don't really have fancy places around here, but a more upscale place. And then I ate a bunch of pineapple when I got home. I ate a bag of pop. I ate a lot last night. Like, not necessarily bad food, but just like a whole lot of food. And so this weekend, I know I keep saying this, but I really do. I want to look into what foods are so like not calorie dense, to where I can eat a lot of them without having a lot of calories, because I do like to eat a lot of food. And so yeah, just look at recipes that are kind of easy to meal prep, so that I can maybe prep them tomorrow and be ready for the week, and just see how that goes. But anyway, I don't know. I started a to-do list last night. It's got a few things on it, but not a whole lot of things. But we'll see how the day goes. Mostly I want to spend time kind of organizing the house now that I'm back, finish going through the stuff and get everything organized before classes start. So that's just, this angle is so weird, but okay. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this drive. I'm driving a big truck into the gym. I feel really powerful driving this big truck, but yeah, we'll see how the day goes. And actually, this will probably be the last video on when I clip my videos together. So yeah, the plan for the next week is just to, I've been watching a lot of the bodybuilding videos lately. That's what I'm on, and so I do want to step up my workouts and work on my diet and everything, I think I may start practicing just walking around throughout the day in heels, just because like I know that, you know, confidence on stage and walking in the heels and posing is something important, so I need to get in the practice of walking in heels again. And yeah, I'm just gonna slowly try to start upping the things that I'm doing to slowly start preparing myself to compete. Like, I've already been building some base habits, fell off of it a little bit on my trip, so I want to get back to it and just start working on my diet a little bit more. So yeah, we'll see what happens next week. I'll post an update next Sunday, so I guess that's it for this week. We'll see what happens next week. Alright, so it is Sunday the 21st, I believe. Yes, August 21st. It's almost noon. I just got done with my steps. Yesterday when I made my video, I actually thought that was Sunday for some reason, but it was Saturday. So, yeah, I don't really have too much of an update. I ate a lot yesterday. My roommate brought home sushi, brought home Mexican, and so I ate a bunch of chips and salsa and part of his quesadilla, and I just feel like I ate a lot. I think I ate a lot of chips, and then I had a lot of fruit later on, and yogurt. So I am going to try to track that. I'm trying to get back to tracking because I fell off tracking the last couple of days of my trip, and yeah, it's just hard because I've just been going out to eat with my roommate and just haven't been keeping up with it. But I'm going to try to track what I had yesterday. I tracked half of it, and I'm going to track what I have today. I want to plan a meal plan for this week, and my roommate had bought a bunch of meat again, and he doesn't like how it tastes, so he's already told me, like, asked me if I would eat some of the meat that he had bought. And so I guess like the first couple of days of next week, or maybe tonight too, I'm going to eat up whatever that meat that he doesn't like. And I'm also thinking about incorporating in oatmeal and doing a second workout. I feel like I've been watching some videos on bodybuilding, and I feel like I'm getting motivated again to get more serious about the bodybuilding. So I am going to, I think, start trying to integrate a second workout, like when I get done with work, maybe around 4 o'clock. And so I'm going to try to plan that a little bit later on today. But I'm about to go home and make my videos with my measurements and everything. And then now, this will be the end of the video for this week, I think. And I'll post again next Sunday. So we'll see how next week goes. I want to try to get more on track and actually start seeing a difference. I feel like I've gotten pretty good at tracking my meals. I feel like I'm getting caught up enough at work and everything to hopefully be able to add in some more workouts and start actually seeing some results. I want to start practicing. I've been watching some videos. Sorry, I'm rambling now. I've just been watching a lot of bodybuilder videos and girls doing like competition prep, and so it's like on my mind now. I need to start practicing walking in heels. I need to work on my posture, you know, part of the presentation stuff, you know, and I want to try to do that along with working out, because I don't want to like just focus on working out and then it gets to be like a month from the competition and I'm having to like not only work out and focus on all that, but also focus on, you know, my walk and my, you know, presentation and everything. So, yeah, hopefully next week we will see some actual results. So we'll see how it goes.